Hi, I am going to do another Bluegrass Bushcraft Coffee challenge. Just finishing up from squirrel hunting. Thought I'd give you a little hunting report too as the water and stuff for the coffee heats up. Going to, this one, Cheesehead brought me this little coffee pot too when he came out to the meetup, and I am going to try another one of the coffee beans that he gave me from that also. So really, this coffee challenge is all about Cheesehead. Yeah, just good enough. Sorry, the floor is dusty. So, let's see here. This one is the Scandinavian Night blend oops, this one might be a little strong. That that coffee company that Cheesehead has local to him makes. May have ground a few too many. Making sure none of the floor dust get on there. Okay. Set that back in there. Alright. So, I was saying earlier that I was just finishing up squirrel hunting this morning. Monday I went out, Monday I went out archery for deer, seeing absolutely nothing. Just, it was pretty breezy. Just the woods was all quiet, still, nothing going on. Yesterday I went out back again, tried a different spot a little further back, down close to where the big oak tree came down last winter, early spring, whenever that was. Which reminds me, I still need to get out there and bring some of that wood back up the hill. I kind of quit over the heat of summer. Sat out there for a couple good hours, and no deer. Was tucked in pretty good too, so that's no deer. Seen quite a few squirrels though, as the way that usually works. And after a while, I started roaming around the back side of the ridge, where the ridge comes around to my property line over here, and then worked my way back up this way. Found quite a few little signs of a little deer rubbing his antlers. Found a couple, 2 or 3 rubs, and a couple little piles of poop. So I know there's a little bit of activity going on here, and then over the summer I picked up a couple things on the trail cam too. So there's a few moving around up here. There's a couple that my wife calls the yard deer, and they're almost out every evening. It is a doe and her 2 little ones. So she has deemed them off limits because they're the yard deer. And now this morning, um, thought I'd do pretty good, seeing as I had quite a few squirrel encounters yesterday. Uh, I went out back out to that where the downed oak tree was, sat down on a different log where I could watch into the holler pretty well. Um, Not too far from where I was seeing squirrel activity yesterday, and again today the wind is picking up. As you might be able to hear it, um, but nothing, no squirrel. Sat out there for a good hour and a half. When acorns hit this thing, it's almost like a whole tree falling. But where was I? Oh yeah, sat out there for a good hour and a half or so, and then you hear that noise behind you. You start to look and investigate, and sure enough, probably the same little deer that was rubbing his antlers on the trees that I found yesterday is walking right behind me, and he's not 10, 15 yards away. Um, I think eventually if he didn't see me directly, then he's seen the way the direction the sun was at and everything too, probably seen a reflection uh, bouncing off of my phone as I was recording him sneaking up behind me. So that is it for this week. This weekend's hunting report, I suppose. Nothing, regardless of what I hunted. Deer or squirrel got harvested this weekend, but I did have a good couple days out in the woods. Return back to work tomorrow, so no more hunting until my next set of off days, which I'm off Sunday. Sunday's a day for just me and my wife, and then I took Tuesday off, so I'll be off Monday and Tuesday for hunting. Likely deer hunting on Monday and squirrel hunting on Tuesday. So maybe next weekend we'll have a little better results. And that's it for my hunting report. We'll just wait for the coffee now, which is at least a little too hot to the touch there, so it should start percolating pretty soon. Alright, now we'll let that go probably about 3 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to move this back over here to a cooler side. Let that settle down a few minutes. And pour me up a cup and see how it works. See how it works. See how it tastes. Yeah, let's see how this one came out. This little pot that Cheesehead brought for me is an 8-cupper, but I only filled it up to 4. Looks like it is a little bit lighter than the last coffee. It's good though. Yeah, that's really good. So Cheese, I want to thank you for the pot, for the coffee. I know you're not a coffee drinker, but being that this was all minus the minus the heat source for the water. This is all your coffee, so dedicating this one to you, Cheese. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.